professional record of 2 wins and no losses. He stands 188 centimeters tall and weighs already 77.5 kilograms. Representing All-Star Gym and fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden. Give it up for Khamzat chimaev. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 4 wins and no losses. All of his victories have ended in the very first round. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs already 77.3 kilograms. Representing Gym 23 and fighting out of Vienna, Austria. Give it up for Marco Your referee is Helmy Landosi.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Brave Nation, don't forget, you can be a part of the conversation. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you think. So join us using the hashtag BraveCF18 to let us know what you think of the fights.
And off we go in this one. Oh, there's the low kick. There's a fast start.
Whoa!
Oh!
These guys are fighting like they've got somewhere to be.
God.
Whoa!
Oh! God. My God!
Marco back to his feet.
Oh! What?
But chimaev does not want to spend any time inside the guard of Marco Kisic.
It almost looks like you're playing Street Fighter and you have someone button mashing at this point. Oh my God!
Oh, he got wobbled.
Staggered. Feet are back underneath him.
There's a beautiful spinning back kick landed to the body.
Yep, he's got to keep on throwing more and more of those leg kicks. My God!
Catches the kick and drops him with the overhand.
Oof!
Marco back to his feet.
Khamzat coming out like a bat out of hell.
Oh, nice right hook from Marco. This fight has already gone longer than any of Marco Kisic's previous fights.
That's insane.
And I'm grateful because I want to see more of these fighters.
Good takedown from chimaev. Marco may use the cage here to roll. Walk up that cage.
If you've never seen Reza Madadi corner a fighter, now's your chance. He is one of the most animated cornermen you will ever see.
They talk about corners being in the cage with you emotionally.
chimaev setting up the crucifix. But look at those hips.
Oh!
Oh, those dangerous hips I was talking about from Marco Kisic.
Nicely done by Marco. Look at that.
I am loving this karate jiu-jitsu combination.
Needs to get that back off the cage.
That right hand of Khamzat is something else.
Oh! chimaev drops him.
That hand power.
Oh!
Something to behold.
Devastating ground and pound, landing hammer fist after hammer fist on the dome of Marco Kisic.
We may be down to fairly short time.
Marco. Oh!
Oh, Marco's absorbing some big shots here. chimaev switches to half guard. Knee on belly. Doesn't quite have the space for mount. But again, big strikes. Switches to the high mount.
Oh, this is bad for Marco. This is bad.
This could be the beginning of the end.
He's going to try and do a backdoor escape, maybe come out with a leg lock, but it's going to be tough.
Try and get those feet underneath the armpit of chimaev, who's in on a Kimura. So Marco just trying to get those feet underneath the armpit, escape out the back door and get that leg lock like you were talking about, Carrick.
Ow.
Oh, big hammer fist. That's it.
It's all over.
Marco Kisic protesting the stoppage. Marco's corner are not happy about that stoppage at all. But fighter safety is paramount here at Brave Combat Federation.
Comes to an end at 3 minutes and 12 seconds of the first round. Your winner by TKO to the strikes, Khamzat.
Tredje mannen i buren är våran egna UFC-domare Kevin Sataki.
Ja, Daniel, en klubbkamrat till dig, Khamzat. Vad har du att säga om honom?
Monster. Ja. Riktigt monster. Blinka inte. Det här kan gå
Ska
undan.
hålla ögonen öppna.
Har brottarbakgrund men kan slåss precis lika bra. Så han är svårmött. Det finns ingen riktigt blueprint för att vinna mot han.
Ja, oj.
Ska vi se.
Stark nedtagning av Khamzat.
Ja. Ska vi se. Ole går på en kneebar. Ska vi se. Tunga slag.
På marken här.
Men Ole satsar på den här. Men Khamzat tar sig ur. Ska vi se om man kan etablera en rygg backmount här. Vi såg ju... ska vi se. Sitter den under hakan?
Ser nästan ut så, va?
Nej.
Sitter på hakan, ja. Lite svår vinkel där vi sitter här. Ja, han ligger på, lägger mycket press. Ole tar sig upp temporärt, verkar det som. Han står upp.
Ja, men Ole skramlar på. Ole är tuff. Ska vi se vem som får det sista ordet, och det är Khamzat.
Som en igel på honom.
Roster Mackman som vi såg i Sardas hörna förra matchen, har han mött bägge. Han har mött bägge de här fightersna som Khamzat har mött. Både normen. Ska vi se, Khamzat tar ryggen. Ska vi se. Nej, han släpper den, går på ground and pound istället. Ska vi se.
Han får in ena hooken här. Det ser jobbigt ut för norrmannen.
Farligt tunga slag från topp. Khamzat tappar den högra hooken. Men just när det kommer till så här brottare, de är så jävla tunga härifrån. Just den här positionen är de jättevana. Så de sitter och kan lägga så mycket tyngd.
Ja.
Ska vi se. Ole får jobba hela tiden här.
Ja.
Han hela tiden får han bära Khamzats tyngd. Måste hela tiden försvara sig. Vi får se. Jag tror Khamzat tar sin tid. Han har 10 minuter kvar efter den här ronden att jobba. Så att det är ingen brådska. Ole söker en kneebar igen. Men jag tror att Khamzat stoppar han den här gången. Han går inte på den igen.
Får in i andra hooken.
Ja, ska vi se. Ja. Men Ole...
Han scramblar på bra ändå, Ole.
Ska vi se.
Får man ge honom?
Om man kommer till fötterna. Nästan en knä mot huvudet på. Vilket är tillåtet, men inte om man mot en markfighter. Det vill säga någon som har mer än 3 punkter i mattan.
Du har mount här, Khamzat.
Ja. Konstant press. Tar inte slut. Jobbigt att vara underst här och ligga och försvara sig. Ska vi se, han har fångat armen där bakom ryggen på Ole. Ska vi se. Jag tror det är slut här.
Nu måste domaren bryta. Det gör han inte.
Se. Khamzat jobbar på lugnt och metodiskt ändå. Eller kanske inte lugnt, men metodiskt och våldsamt. 1 minut kvar av ronden.
Och där.
Khamzat tar sin tid så. Oj, den här sitter. Det är godnatt. Och ska vi se. Ole
krigar på.
Jag tror han är ute där. Ja, han svimmat. Klappar inte. Vi har en vinst på submission första ronden. The Beast from the East.
Ja, verkligen.
Se. Men Ole är tuff. Han ger sig inte i första taget eller sista taget. Blackout before tap-out.
Ja, verkligen. Nej, vilket framtidslöfte i Khamzat.
Ja. Väldigt övertygande. Inte förvånade. Jag är inte ett dugg förvånad. Så då att sidan tog på sig. Ja. Han hade handen under, tandskyddet, gled ut, sätter in det lite lugnt. Okej, nu avslutar vi matchen.
Det var jävligt komiskt och lugnt och metodiskt och sen kommer avslutet.
Ja. Ole tillbaka på fötterna. Det var bara lite syrbis i hjärnan. Kan man göra att man somnar till lite grann. Men det brukar oftast komma tillbaka sen. Och Kevin Sataki var väldigt snabb där på att hoppa in. Verkligen. När man såg att Ole tuppade av. Så det är nog ingen fara på taket där.
Nej.
En applåd för de här grabbarna! Vilken fight! Efter 4 minuter och 26 sekunder i första ronden. Via rear naked choke. I röd ringhörna. Khamzat chimaev. The fun part. Only Swedish. Don't fix it. Kom här. Så gör så här. Grattis! Grym match!
Tack så mycket.
Hur känns det?
Bra, som alltid.
Du är så härlig i dina svar. Var det som du förväntade dig?
Jag tänkte köra lite boxning, men det är automatiskt riktigt bra miljö.
Jag vet precis hur det är. Jag har suttit i det där en gång tidigare, så att jag vet precis hur det är. Grym match. 2-0 nu. Vad är nästa?
Jag vet inte. Ja, Oliver. Här är du. Du kickade ut från UFC. Jag väntar till det här Sverige. Jag ska kicka det hela Sverige. Kom.
Oj, Oliver. Vi får väl se hur jag svarar på det där. Ett stort grattis. Och lycka till i framtiden. Jag vet att ni kommer att styra ihop något riktigt bra framöver. Något du vill säga?
Ja. Tack så mycket alla min bröder här. Det är rätt stort. Sen bara kan jag berätta. Min coach, min träningspartner, Reza. Jag älskar dem alla. De alla hjälper mig. Jag var 0 när jag kom till Alsters nu. Vi ser inshallah snart i UFC.
Jag tror att alla vi ser fram emot det. Stort grattis och lycka till. En applåd till för Khamzat.
Ja, Khamzat skickar iväg en utmaning till Oliver Enkamp.
Ja.
Dock så är de i olika viktklasser. Oliver kör ju vältervikt. Khamzat kör 84, så det är frågan om han kan ta sig ner till vältervikt. Där finns ju även Roster Mackman som vi nämnde innan.
Ja,
de har nu spöat samma norska fighters.
Det är inte helt omöjligt att vi kanske får se dem på Superior.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the MTV Brave 20 Hyderabad, India main event of the evening. Presented by Mercury Sports Entertainment. And this is the fight you've all been waiting for. 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Your judges for this battle are David Leatherby, Mark Collette, and Vo Paio. Your referee for the main event is the one and only Mark Goddard. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one question for you, and I believe you know what that is. India, are you ready? Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a perfect record of 3 wins and no losses. He stands 188 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 83.9 kilograms. Representing All Stars Training Center out of Stockholm, Sweden, by way of Chechnya. Give it up for Khamzat chimaev. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 3 losses. He stands 182 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 84.14 kilograms. Representing Blaylock's Gym out of Dalton, Georgia, USA. Give it up for the All-American Kid, Sydney Wheeler. For fighter instructions, your referee, Mark Goddard.
Okay, gents, you understand the rules. You fight to the list of me at all times. Keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. Let's do it.
Audience is hushed, waiting for that cage door to lock. Kerry, do you think Khamzat enjoys being in there? I think he's at home, just absolutely reveling in it every second. Oh! Big 1-2 from Sydney Wheeler to start.
And Sid is down.
But chimaev,
heavy shots coming in. Heavy shots landing on him. Heavy. That tight waist is.
That's great wrestling control that he has there. Just prevents Wheeler from pacing out, and he's landed heavy strikes here. The All-Star fighter taking down the wrestling state champion and controlling him with the wrist here. Those are huge strikes! Oh!
Three has stopped that bout and called it over!
What a way to finish his main event, which ends at 35 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by TKO due to strikes from Chechnya, Khamzat.
India! I love you, India! Oh!
India loves you back. You turned pro just 6 months ago. You're now 4-0. I'm gonna say it's official. I have my arm around the hottest fighter on the planet. You took this fight on short notice, moved up to middleweight. Middleweight title is vacant. Have you considered staying at this weight and maybe making a title run?
I want to go every day fighting. Säg till han så jag kan gå varje dag där. Det spelar ingen roll vem som helst vilken vikt.
Okay. I don't want to stay in the category. The only thing I want is the belt in 77. The belt is belong to me. So Brave Nation, please give it to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hottest fighter on the planet Earth right now.
Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar.
Introducing your first warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 4 wins and no losses. He stands 188 centimeters tall and weighs already 79.75 kilograms. Representing All-Star Training Center and fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden. Give it up for Khamzat. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 8 wins and no losses. He stands 185 centimeters tall and weighs already 79 kilograms. Representing KHK MMA, Bahrain, and fighting out of Pakistan, Russia. Give it up for Ikram. Your referee is Thomas Lundgren.
Move along into the welterweight division here at Brave Combat Federation 23. Worth noting, Phil and Kirk, welterweight in Brave is now 175 pounds. That's due to the adding of the super lightweight division at 165. Somebody's O has got to go, gentlemen. This is going to be a pure ballet of violence.
Beautifully worded, Noluki. This is, somebody's getting knocked out in this fight. I don't see this fight going to a decision. Might have thrown the commentator's curse on it there, I hope not. But last time we saw Khamzat inside the cage, he needed only 36 seconds to destroy Sidney Wheeler. So that shows the kind of power that Khamzat has.
Nice counter right hand by Alice Karoff, and chimaev is, again, look at that baseball overhand right. Every time there's an opportunity, both are going to throw fire at each other.
He dropped him! Boris dropped him and dives!
Alice Karoff popped back up to his feet, but that was a big shot landed by Khamzat chimaev straight away.
You're not going to take a world Sambo champion down that easily.
And almost a hush of anticipation falls over the arena here in Jordan. chimaev is in, leaning his mass and weight and going to try and soften up Alice Karoff.
Just trying to secure the body lock with those double underhooks.
Interesting to see how Alice Karoff is after that flash knockdown. Are the cobwebs clear, Kieran? chimaev just working to try and get the back, but beautiful work by Alice Karoff not to allow it. Again, that Zambo background coming into play there, which would indicate that the senses are fully there. He's recovered from that flash knockdown. There's chimaev with a body lock up against the cage. So far, it's been all his way.
I would like to see chimaev disengage. Disengage, break the lock, and you are having success with the hand, so why not continue down that avenue?
Yeah, I think he's listening to you.
Each shot landed by chimaev is with utter violence and seems to rock Alice Karoff. Interesting to see how he is back in the center of the cage now. Trying to work behind that jab. He's tasted the power of chimaev.
What a leg kick. We heard that rattle through the arena.
Beautiful 1-2 combination with a long right hand for chimaev. And he's changing the stances from southpaw to orthodox.
Big head kick from Alice Karoff. But again, another crushing leg kick thrown in by Khamzat.
The right hand uppercut knocks him out. He is out. A beautiful uppercut.
Gentlemen, I believe we are looking at the future of mixed martial arts.
Khamzat chimaev, an incredible uppercut that turned the lights out. Alice Karoff and he was asleep before he hit the canvas. Incredible knockout, and what a performance.
That was absolutely devastating. He fought at middleweight. He knocked out Sidney Wheeler at middleweight.
Let's make it official and let's send it up to the roaring line. Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both of these warriors. Incredible fight. This one comes to an end at 2 minutes and 26 seconds of the first round. Your winner by knockout, Khamzat
Mohammed Shahid, get the checkbook out because you're writing 2 bonuses so far. TV show called Deadliest Warrior, and they used to pit different people and different warriors against each other. Tonight we've got it in real life. We've got the Viking versus the Zulu. Chimaev is in the grey, Longdine's in the black and red, and gentlemen, I am too excited for this one.
Oh man, you're making me miss that show now.
There's a strange air of expectancy when you have the 2 guys of this caliber. Big takedown by Boris Chimaev.
And I like how he's mixing it up. He's just not making it a brawl fight. He knows that it's going to be a stand-up fight, but just to mix it up, to take the strength away from his opponent, maybe he's not good on his back, and that's something he looked up while watching film.
Chimaev out at a world-famous All-Stars gym as well, so he's got great training partners.
Who's who, yeah.
Exactly, he'd be well used to in this type of position with some of the best in the world. He's in that anchor position that we like to call the half-guard position here, and expect hell to rain down on top of Halunga here with Chimaev, and he'll do it with a sinister smile on his face.
If you're spending time in the gym with somebody like Ilir Latifi, with a Reza Madadi, you're going to be put in these positions. You're going to know exactly what to do. You're training with some of the best in the world.
And Halunga's being smart. He's establishing a butterfly guard. He's establishing different types of movements with his knees to make sure his opponent can't just solidify a nice half guard, can't solidify a proper side control or whatever further from that. So it's really nice to see that even though he's still on his back, he's playing it as safe as possible.
Like what Chimaev is doing with his head, he was just grinding it into under the chin of Halunga, and he's got that arm trapped, and he's looking to step across. Maybe Crucifix goes knee on belly instead, and good shots on top by Boris.
And this is a smart position, using the fence as your frenemy and being able to pick him up, slam him back down.
Again, that illustrates just how dangerous and how necessary those double underhooks are in mixed martial arts.
And you see how immediately he's in, half guard, immediately transitions over to side control, just stepping over that leg and trying to get possibly a top crucifix. He's already blocked that arm and trapped that arm.
Lunga done excellent work to get back to his feet. It was only for a second, and a big takedown, and chimaev working and grinding that forearm now across the jawline of Halunga. That's living hell there.
Making it so uncomfortable, forcing him to turn away when he should be trying to turn in towards Khamzat to try and perhaps get a knee and get the knee shield, recover half guard.
And I like how he's putting it at the neck, pretty much in a sense suffocating your opponent. It's not a submission, it's not going to tap someone out, but being able to suffocate them without literally putting your hand over their mouth and nose. It changes the whole game and makes your opponent forcefully move to different positions.
An arm choke potentially here. He lets it go because he's got himself in the full mount. Khamzat Chimaev showcasing all his skills so far this evening. Everyone thought this might be a stand-up war, and he's shown that he's a true martial artist, a well-rounded mixed martial artist, putting on a performance here on the mat, constantly working as well.
That's a good point, Noel. You see when he's in these positions, he's not just laying and praying, he's doing that. He's creating these little pockets from which he can land the elbow. He's framing off beautifully, using his hand just to frame off and crash in with that elbow.
And he's doing more than enough to keep this fight on the ground. So the referee doesn't go, hey, you're not doing any action. No, he's doing action. It's just a very technical aspect to where it might not be extremely damaging, but it's definitely enough to keep this fight where it's at.
Guard was wide open there, but Khamzat was comfortable in that position. He could have slid into scarf, he could have got that knee through, but he seems to be quite happy in that anchored position.
You know, I train under Dean Thomas, and he loves the half guard position. He believes that's the best position for ground and pound, especially if you're able to get your opponent's back against the fence. He has nowhere to move. He is stuck there. You are trapping his leg. That other shoulder is trapped against the fence, and he's not able to really, in a sense, go out a back door because there isn't a back door. You might be only able to punch with one arm, but that's more than no arms. That's more than not doing any type of damage. And again, it's forcing your opponent to, in a sense, suffocate himself and try to go in a different position, and maybe a submission comes out of it.
Nasty elbows being rained down there on top. They're all starting to add up and really take away from Halunga. And Halunga, he's not really showing a frustrated face at the moment, but it's got to be frustrating being caught under this for the majority of the opening round.
Oh, it's definitely frustrating and immensely draining. Again, it possibly is going to force you to do different things, especially if he gets taken down immediately in the second round. What is he going to do next? Is he going to stay in this position the entire second round, or is he going to stand up?
Great game plan as well when you look up by Khamzat Chimaev. He's making him being defensive, grappling, tire him out. I'm sure, you know, he's seen the viral footage, he's seen the KO power that is in the hands and both hands of Halunga, and he's taking that away by making him work constantly on the canvas.
And it looks like this fight's going to go into the second round. So what he's done is he's depleted the cardio of Halunga more than he has his own, because he's there, he's landing his shots.
And it's going to make Halunga think about the takedown. So that's going to open up a whole new world on the feet as well, because Halunga in the back of his mind is thinking, here's the takedown, here's the takedown.
So Khamzat has now put that tick in Mazwandili's head. He's letting him know that yes, potentially you could be taken down, which then leaves him vulnerable for the strikes. Very intelligent.
Changes levels and looks for that takedown again, and got the two hands clasped, goes side. He's going to run over to his corner.
Oh, he went full mat.
Beautiful! And that's an extremely smart move. Again, taking him to your corner. If you can, why not on this side? You're able to listen to your coaches there. He has two amazing coaches. He trains with some of the best in the world. And from here, he's just listening. Nothing has to be yelled at. He hears it right then and there, and he's able to act upon it. And you see his coach, even with the hand gestures and movement, you know, he's looking, going, what do I need to do? Oh, okay, cool, I'm doing this. All right, I'm doing it, coach, I'm doing it. And this, I'm listening 100% what you're saying. And you see how easily he's transitioning in different positions.
Looking for a neck here to drag Halunga back down. He ties that up.
He's going for the darts.
He needs to lock up the legs. He needs to get that hook in the leg.
Again, he's trying to stay on top of this 100% finish rate. Halunga is trying his best to move, and
he's doing the right thing. He's trying to prevent.
Oh, that looks tight. From this position as well. Oh, he's out.
He's out. He is out. And that is it. Khamzat chimaev